Hello and welcome to Smoke Joe Gamer. Today we're playing Metroid Prime Remastered because Nintendo just dropped it unannounced yesterday. It's $40 for just the first game, but it is a full remaster. I've seen some screenshots and stuff. So I did stream Metroid Prime before using Dolphin and the Prime hack and all this other stuff, and I got it working on the Steam Deck, and then of course now they decided to do the remaster. So just gonna start a new game and just try to play through the entire thing. So I guess that's what I'll be doing the next couple of streams, and it hopefully won't take me as long because I should be able to remember some of what I did and did not do. Alright. Oops. What is happening? Okay. I opened Discord and then I did something weird. Sorry. Okay, yeah, so I'm now telling my Discord friends what I'm doing. So that's good. So I'll probably be streaming until about 9 o'clock or so, and then I'm gonna go eat something. And today I've got these nifty earbuds, so I got the game audio coming through here, but then I'm still using the microphone. And I'm not getting any, like, latency, I don't think. So I'm assuming you unlock hard after you beat normal. Of course, I have it on my TV, which is over there, and then I got it on my computer, which is here, and I'm going to keep looking back and forth.
Cosmos. In the vast universe, the history of humanity is but a flash of light from a lone star. The life of a single person should be lost in space and time.
So I went into the options,
the stars,
and there was a narration option that was not present in the US version. So this is full narration, which is normally only in the Japanese version. That's great. So I've never heard this before. And I turn on subtitles, you know, for the benefit of people watching who maybe can't hear it. Put in your earbuds. My voice and probably the sound of the fan on the computer itself. That's why. Wow. No, so this is a full remaster. Like, they updated textures and art assets, they added foliage and stuff, and we have a traditional twin stick aiming going on here. Right trigger shoots, left trigger locks on. Oh, this is great. This is exactly how I had it mapped on the Prime hack with my Steam Deck. That's cool. And then B is the jump. Oh, A and right trigger both shoot. Y turns you into the morph ball. Okay, right button or R1, that's your missile. You can also jump with the left trigger. That's interesting. Alright. Now, you do have the option to play with motion controls. Lord knows why you'd want to. And you can even get the classic, you can even get the classic controls from the original. Now, if I press, yeah, D-pad is still your visors. And let's make sure we get all of the lore entries. Gonna go for 100% in this version if I can. Wow, definitely some graphical improvements here. At first I was a little disappointed because I figured, well, it's only going to be 1080p, but this is still like, this looks awesome. This is so much better than the original. So you've seen me run the original on Dolphin on like really high settings. This is like way better. I did see a post online from one of the original developers saying something was wrong with how they did the doors. I guess we'll see. Wow. Seems fine to me, but what do I know? So if you have not watched the Nintendo Direct from yesterday, you need to go watch it.
Recording to lobby.
The only good space pirate is a dead one. Okay. And real quick, I gotta check my phone. Real quick. Make sure. Okay. Picking up my voice now. It is, but it's hard to hear. Okay. Let's see if we can fix that. Yeah, let me turn this up a bit more so you can hear me. Okay, cool. I think we're good to go then. Oh wait, yeah, this has to be a little bit quieter. Got it. And you can hear my voice just fine, right? I think so. Good. Sorry, just making some adjustments, and I think we're good. So, you know, it is a Switch game, so... And the Switch is about 6 years old now. So yeah, you know, you don't expect, obviously, you're not going to get 4K. You're not going to get something on par with, you know, like PS5 Remaster. But this is still pretty damn good for a Switch game. Absolutely. There's, you know, you can see there's some jaggies. So there is some anti-aliasing going on. It might just be FXAA though. Okay. But they updated the textures, so when you play this on Dolphin at higher resolution, you're still getting those low-res textures and stuff. But man, they updated all of the like art assets and stuff, it looks like. The lighting looks better, the smoke. This, like... I've always argued that Metroid Prime on Dolphin on a good computer looks like it just came out. It doesn't look dated at all. But this is now an official remaster that absolutely doesn't look dated. This looks brand new. I always knew this game was ahead of its time, and now with the proper updated graphics engine, it's like, wow. Yeah, you know how many times I forgot to go to the map station on the way in. I just skipped over it completely. It's the same game pretty much, though. I mean, you still got to scan things. I mean, if you were following my Metroid Prime streams, I didn't start at the beginning, and then I made it to the point where I got, like, the ice beam. But I'm just going to discontinue that and just play this version start to finish. I was thinking about doing something like Metroidvania March or something. I might still do that, but I wanted to play this now. So next month, maybe I'll do, like, Zero Mission or Fusion. Maybe I'll do some of the, you know, Game Boy Advance and DS Castlevania games. Maybe I'll do, like, Salt and Sanctuary. We'll see. But I think I want to do just Metroidvania games, like, next month. And I find that I stream more and I have more fun when I have, like, a theme to work with. Ow. Cool. Yeah. Alright. This is really neat. I keep pressing the wrong buttons, but that's okay. But this is so great, having an actual twin-stick controller layout for this game. It's just amazing. I know, maybe I should feel sorry for these space pirates as they're terrified and dying, but they're the ones running these crazy experiments, you know what I mean? They kind of walked into it. It's like they're the ones trying to subjugate the whole universe with illegal experiments. They're the ones harvesting the Metroids as a weapon instead of as an energy source to help mankind. Wow. Plus, this is like full 60 FPS with no stuttering like I was getting in Dolphin. On Dolphin, I had to like enable hyper uber shaders or some shit.
Recording to longer.
Horribly mutated, yeah. That's too bad. Yeah, then these particle effects, the fire, like, everything looks awesome here. Cool. It's the same music, but quality's good. Although the GameCube was already using Dolby Pro Logic and all that. GameCube was a powerful system, definitely ahead of its time. But we can clearly see that, you know, Switch is a better system. It sold over 100 million units, and I think it sold over 100 million. Only thing is, when I try to use the charge beam, she shoots 3 times before doing that. That's weird. Okay. Only thing that's a little weird, but what are you gonna do? Ah. Now they're gone. Deck gamma. Just gonna scan everything. Yeah, so this is really, really cool. So I figure I'll just stream this now, start to finish. And then in March I'll pick other Metroidvania type games to play for the whole month. Because there's plenty of other games to choose from. And I didn't want to wait to buy this, I just wanted to play it now. Yeah, and then look at the fog and the smoke. This is awesome. Very well done. And I'm not sure why they chose to, like, shadow drop it or whatever they say now. I don't know why they didn't just announce this 3 or 6 months ago or something. And I don't know why the digital version came out 2 weeks before the physical copy. But, oh well. And it's like, I could, I got some GameStop points. I could have gotten, like, a coupon to order the physical copy from them, but then they would have whacked me with a shipping charge, because it would have gone under the $35. So it's like, whatever. So I was just in GameStop yesterday, and I bought the new Fire Emblem. And then I come home and watch the Direct, and it's like, oh. Oh, well. I probably would have bought it anyways, I'm just saying. So I'm very excited about Pikmin 4. Glad that has a release date. And Tears of the Kingdom has a release date. And so after buying this, I used the points to get that weird baseball game they were showing off. It's like it was 99 cents. I'm like, ah, it looks neat. I'll buy it. So last night when I got home, after buying Fire Emblem, I just ended up playing Pokemon Scarlet. So I'll start Fire Emblem soon. And of course, you can now play Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on the Switch, which is great. The game selection is a bit skimpy on each one, but I'm sure they'll add to it. Parasite Queen. I can still sidestep here. That's good. And as I stated in other Prime videos, scan everything. Scan everything you can. That was easy. So, yeah, I'm streaming much earlier than usual because I had a late lunch, so I figured let me stream now, then eat dinner when I'm done, and then go to bed. But also I didn't want to interfere with Q&A quests. Got pushed back a day, so I didn't want to, it's my friend's podcast, so I didn't want to interfere with that. So I figured, let me do this now. Then maybe I could jump on there later or just listen in. Now I gotta get out of here before everything blows up. I don't think I've ever, died in this part before, from running out of time. Oh. Creatures? How do I get out of here? Oh, that's right, I gotta go up here. I remember. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. Gee, I wonder if we'll ever get an Other M remaster. Ah. That actually wouldn't bother me that much. Yeah, so far the only thing I find weird is that when I hold the shoot button, she shoots 3 times before the charging starts. Which I just thought was a little weird. I don't know if that's a design choice or what. Yes, the Metroid series was inspired by the Alien movies. Oops. Oh. And Ridley was named after Ridley Scott. That's my understanding of the whole thing. I don't think Wikipedia would lie to me. So there's always a point in the hero's journey where they lose all their stuff, or they face some kind of hardship, they lose someone they care about, they become depressed. This game does it right at the beginning. That's their explanation for why you have to collect all your stuff again. But at least it has an explanation. How many other games don't even do that, right? Super Metroid never explains why you have to reacquire all the power-ups, or why there's suddenly new ones. And why you lost some of the ones you had in the previous games. So at least this game has some explanation as to, why Samus has to recall everything. So you might remember that I streamed Tunic back in December. I went back and finished it, and it's a good game, but it gets really hard towards the end. And so, I just mentioned the hero's journey. That's kind of the story archetype that a lot of games, movies, TV shows end up using. So in Tunic, there's a point where he goes into ghost form and loses all his stuff. All his stats get reset to 1, right? And I hate that part of the game. Then there's an area you can only access in ghost mode, and you got to go through this whole ordeal to get your stats back up to where they were. Plus you have, at that point in the game, there's also enemies and objects that can lower your maximum health, so... Yeah, so there's a point in Tunic where the hero loses all his abilities, or his stats get reset to 1. So... To me, that's a bad use of the hero's journey. Like, I worked hard for all that stuff, and then you just take it away and make me go through all this bullshit to get it back. This game is like, no, you just lose it right in the beginning. So it's like you don't get used to it, Of course, then Other M did this whole thing where, oh, Samus has everything, she just can't use it without permission, and it's like, oh, that's stupid. I even lost the morph ball, though. Oh, man, look at this, though. Oh. Well, this is different. I don't remember being able to swim in this little pond here. Cool. I'm gonna get lost in this game because everything looks different. Wow. Yeah, look at all this foliage, man. This is probably what the developers had in mind. Like, I'm sure the artists were thinking of this when they were designing the game originally. That's what's so cool about some of these remasters and remakes. It's almost like you're getting a window into the artist's mind. But then it's funny too because, you know, when I played like the original Metroid and Super Metroid, this is what it looked like to me. You know what I mean? Those graphics looked freaking amazing at the time. And you kind of had to use your imagination to fill in the gaps a little bit. And there's people who just love old Atari 2600 games because, you know, the graphics are terrible by today's standards, but your imagination could kind of fill in the gaps, I want to say. And you had nothing else to compare it to, so that was top of the line, cutting edge at that time, right? It's like I know the right way to go, but I kind of want to explore a little bit. So this is the right way. I know that. I mean, I guess the advantage to getting a physical copy of this type of game is you're not forced to update, you know, you can just, if there's any glitches that get patched out, you can still utilize them. So I understand, like, why there's still a demand for physical copies. And under different circumstances, maybe I would have done that, but I just really wanted to just play this now. I didn't want to wait 2 more weeks. I have no patience. But everything is so smooth, though. The frame rate is smooth, and the jumping, and man, this feels good to control. Oh, that's right, I don't even have any missiles right now. Or the charge beam. Oh boy. Oh, this is wild. Alright, so yeah, I knew where this was taking me. Okay. I just thought it'd be cool to go here first and just check it out. But then even look at what they did with the backgrounds, the clouds and the mountains and stuff. This looks great. Oh, I can't get in there without the missile. Okay, I knew that. Yeah, look what they did with the mountains and shit. That's really cool. Yeah, and then this, oh yeah. Man. So much attention to detail here. Unfortunately, still no word on Metroid Prime 4, but this should help hold us over. I'm not too keen on spending $40 for each game in the trilogy. I was hoping they would do the whole trilogy for like $60. But what are you going to do? Games are still worth every penny, don't get me wrong, but I bought the first 2 games on GameCube. I bought the 3rd game on Wii. I bought the trilogy on Wii U. And now I got to pay another $120 to get the 3 remasters. It's like, okay, Nintendo. And of course I have to mention the fact that Tears of the Kingdom will be $70. So even Nintendo is making the jump. So Sony was charging $70 2 years ago. Activision, 2K Games. Now everything's going up to 70. At 2 Nintendo, then fall. Caesar. Okay. Now, is Tears of the Kingdom going to be worth $70? Yeah, it's probably the first game that will actually be worth that price tag. But the argument could be made that, I mean, the Switch is a 6-year-old console, it's capped at 1080p. Is $70 worth it for a game that's only in 1080p and doesn't have the, you know, cutting-edge graphics? I don't know. I guess that's for you, the consumer, to decide, right? Because in our economy, nothing has inherent value. The price is whatever the consumer is willing to pay. So I guess if you're willing to, and able to pay it, but therein lies the challenge, right? Yeah, sure, plenty of people are willing to pay $70, but are they able to? Some people were already struggling to pay $60. You know? And with so many games coming out, it's like people just don't have the money to buy every single one of them, you know? Yeah, Call of Duty, I think, was one of the first series to make the jump to 70. They disguised it as, oh, you buy the cross-gen bundle and you get 2 versions of the game. It's like, no, it's still $70 though. But the thing is, that's a super popular series. People would have paid 80, 90, or 100 for those games. You know? And Nintendo knows that people will pay 70 for a Zelda game. Why wouldn't you? And now it's like a game has to be, you know, 20% off just to be the price that it was before, right? Or 18%, something like that. So now when there's a sale of, you know, 10% off, it's like, okay, but that's still $64, you know? So anyways. Now, I thought it was kind of a dick move to do the whole voucher thing, and then a few days later say, oh yeah, now you can pre-order Tears of the Kingdom and Pikmin 4, and Tears of the Kingdom will be 70. It's like, I really hope, like I'm really glad I didn't use the vouchers and get like Fire Emblem and Xenoblade 3. You know? But even still, for $70, I think I want a physical copy. You know, I want to really get my money's worth on that, so I don't know. Digital games are weird because it's like the supply is unlimited. It all just comes down to demand, I guess. So, anyways, I didn't buy the voucher, but I thought about doing it to get Fire Emblem and Xenoblade 3, but man, I feel bad for the people who did that and then found out, oh shit, I could have got Tears of the Kingdom and Pikmin 4 and saved $30. Although, who's to say you can't just buy 2 more vouchers at that point? So people who are going to buy all of those games anyways digitally, yeah, they're going to save a lot of money, which is great for them, but I don't know. And you realize with the whole voucher thing, if you pick 2 games that are selling for $50, you don't save any money. It's stupid. And a lot of the games in the list, you'll notice, some of those games have gone on sale for $20 or $30. You know? It's like all the holiday and New Year sales ended, Black Friday is over, Christmas is over, New Year's is over, Lunar New Year's is over, so now, oh, okay. Now we've got to find some other way to get these people to buy shit. Are these the same as the other ones?
Recording to login.
They are not. Alright. It looks like those have a separate entry from the ones on the space station, so just be aware of that if you're trying to scan everything. And then scan every boss because you only get one shot. I'm curious if they added like New Game Plus or anything. I doubt it. Pretty sure when I beat normal they'll just give me a hard mode. But I did notice that there was a casual mode available, and I think that's good. I think easier difficulties are great because they don't hurt the people who aren't going to use them anyways. And it just makes it so that's more inclusive. Okay, so select is start now. Oh yeah, see, that's neat. Yeah, so I reduced the HUD opacity just so I could see more of the stuff in the background. I kept the hit system on. Oh. Yes. And there's extras. You can unlock concept art and stuff now. So yeah, there's definitely a lot here. So far I'd say this is worth $40. It's just that I'm gonna have to pay $40 to get 2 and 3. You know what I mean? If you buy all 3, it's $120, is what I'm saying. Whereas there are other remasters on the market that are $50 or $60, and you get all the games. So here's the thing. I did want to show this off. So anybody who's interested in like, yeah, anybody who needs like accessibility options, here you go. So you do have different color filters here, which is great. So like I played the trial of The Last of Us Part 1, the remake, which is really just a remaster, and it's like, okay, it's $70. They dropped the multiplayer mode, so you're not even getting all the stuff that you got with the first remaster. And it's the same exact game. No changes to dialogue, level design, plot, story. I played 2 hours of it, and I'm like, okay, this looks amazing, but you didn't change anything. Now, I guess they did make a couple of changes to the AI. Right? They did make some changes to AI in the game. They did add some additional accessibility features. That's where I was going with this. And so, like, that's great that they did that. But those new features are also locked behind a $70 paywall. So let's say you couldn't play the original or the first remaster because it didn't have the accessibility options you needed. Or you're new to the series and you just want to get the newest entry. It's like, it's not fair to charge $70 for all those extra features, right? And that's the only change you made, and it's like, that's not fair to the people who really need those features. So, I mean, I don't need these features, but I just thought it would be neat to just show you, like, and so even though there's nothing wrong with my eyesight other than astigmatism, that's why I wear these glasses. Although without the glasses, things just look a little bit blurry. Like, I have a really weak prescription, I think. But, like, even though I don't need these features, they're still pretty cool. Like, it's like having color filters in other games, Like some games, you get a black and white filter and whatnot. So this is pretty neat. Even though I don't need these features, I still think it's pretty neat just to see what the game can look like. you know? That's pretty cool. Yeah, and I did full narration because I guess the Japanese version had that. And I'm like, wow, I never knew that. And the control scheme I'm using is dual stick, but you can get motion controls if you want, and then you can get a hybrid scheme, and then you can get classic. Okay, so I'm just going to switch to classic real quick. So under classic, you cannot turn the camera. The right stick goes back to... okay. Right stick changes visor, or no, changes beam. So, yeah, you can totally... yeah, and then you gotta hold the right trigger to aim. Okay, so you can get the original control scheme if you want. B is jump, A is shoot, although I prefer to have Y as shoot. But I think you can remap stuff, so... I mean, my first impressions are very positive at this point. Oh, okay. You can do that. Original map buttons, invert the axis, camera stick sensitivity, spring wheel sensitivity. Yeah, it's all here. And you notice too, it just automatically defaults to a 16:9 aspect ratio. So that's another change they made. It is 1080p, it is 16:9. You don't have to enable anything in the menu, and you don't get margins on the side. So that's pretty neat. Oh, okay. Oh, use X to fire missiles. I want that. Yes. No gyro. No. No gyro. Bad. And I don't know, that sensitivity seems okay. I'll increase it a little bit and see what that does, if anything. All right. Wow, this is pretty neat, though. Cool. Yeah, I increased the sensitivity a little bit. Okay. And that's pretty cool. I just hope you don't get dizzy watching it. Alright. But see, what I want is... I want the beam set to Y, and I want the morph ball set to A. That's what I want. But that does not appear to be an option, though. So... that's what I want. Okay. Yeah, so I remapped the missile at least to X, where it would normally be on the GameCube controller. But I wish I could swap A and Y right now, because I don't like having Morph Ball on Y. That's just weird. Oh well. But now there is a cool thing you can do. I didn't know you could do this until I was trying to reconfigure stuff for GoldenEye. But you jump into here, and you go down to controllers, and you can change the button mapping here if you want. And then you can actually save presets too. So I'm not going to do it, but yeah, it's pretty neat that you can do that. It's just that you have to turn it on when you launch the game, and then you have to remember to turn it back off. But if you're trying to play GoldenEye on here, and I tell you the controls are god-awful in that game, I don't see how you're expected to even fucking aim at anything in that game on here. So I recommend the Xbox version of GoldenEye, not the Switch version. The Switch version is just the N64 ROM with like no changes made to it.
Recorded to logbook.
So, anyways, yeah, what you can do is, for GoldenEye, I found what worked best for me was I used the 1.4 control scheme from in the game, and then I just went into the remapping to swap the sticks. Because that control scheme puts movement on the right stick, aiming on the left stick, and it's like, no, I don't want that. So that's my recommendation for GoldenEye on here. Go to Control Scheme 1.4, then go into the Switch controller remapping and swap the sticks. Yeah, the only thing is that mashing the trigger repeatedly can be kind of annoying. It's definitely going to make my arm cramp up if I keep doing it. So maybe it is good that they also mapped it to the A button. Although, like I said, I would have preferred it on Y. Yeah. The game has an awesome targeting system, but of course the very first, like, boss fight, you know, you can't lock onto anything. Alright, that wasn't too hard, was it? Excellent. What I always say is, if companies like Nintendo don't want you to pirate their games, then they need to give you a way to purchase it. Like, people want to give you their money if you let them. So, yes, we finally have a legitimate, official Metroid Prime remaster, and people are going to buy it. And that's all you had to do all along. Don't bitch about pirating if you're not gonna, like, sell your games. If you refuse to remaster or remake or even just port them. You know what I mean? I remember. Map. Excellent. Now, as far as I can tell, they haven't made any significant changes to the layout. Although there was that one room at the beginning that I don't remember being there. And I was able to go to the bottom of that little pond there, which I don't remember being able to do before. Yeah, I mean, so other than that initial room where you first land in your ship, I don't see any, like, real changes to the environment or the level design. But that's fine, that's not a complaint at all. I thought that saving got you all your energy back, but maybe that's just from the ship. The thing with some of these old games is sometimes I just can't remember. Oh wait, that was a map station. Hang on. I'm like, why didn't I get my health back? Because it wasn't a save point, dummy. Never mind. Alright. Now, as far as I can tell, there's no updated, like, checkpoint system. There's no autosave. So, if you die, you go back to the last manual save. That's how these games used to be. That's how Super Metroid was. That's how Symphony of the Night was. Hey, that's what I want. I want a remaster or remake of Symphony of the Night. With some kind of updated, like, checkpoint system. All right. Now what? Can't get up there. I can go down here. Of course, without the charge beam, I can't pull them towards me. It's the leader.
Recorded to logbook.
Now I get the morph. Yeah, I had a feeling I had to go this way first. Houston, we have them. Oh yeah, now the real music starts. I guess I never noticed that before. This song didn't start playing until now. And in case you didn't know, yeah, you can totally sync up Bluetooth headphones and stuff with the Switch. It's super easy. The other day I learned that the Xbox Series X does not let you sync up most Bluetooth headsets. If you have something with a dongle, then you plug the dongle into the Xbox. Or if you have one of the official headsets that can just sync the same way the controller does. But no, these Bluetooth earbuds I got, they do not sync with Xbox. But they sync perfectly fine with Switch, go figure. And I did not try them with, whatchamacallit. Did not try them with PlayStation yet. And right now they're synced up with my computer, no problem as well, which is good. So that's good. Alright, even if I came up here first, I don't think I would have been able to get through anyway. Okay. Oh yeah, the sunroof with the giant tree. Oh yeah, look at all these particles. That's cool.
Recording to logbook.
Cool. Get out of the water! Ugh! Jeez. Don't fall in the poison water, huh? Oh, right.
Level critical.
Yeah. Okay. You can't get across there until you have the grappling hook, that's right. Good to know. I'll tell you, this game plays like a dream on my officially licensed Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I can't go any further without the ball bomb. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, those little dudes can be a little hard to scan, as you can see.
Recording to logbook.
I got him. All I can tell you is, if I walked into GameStop yesterday and saw this on the shelf, I absolutely would have bought it. It would have made my day. Oh well. Obviously having a digital copy is more convenient anyways. Now at this point I just really hope the next Nintendo console is backwards compatible. You know? I always forget to grab all those before I come up here. I always do that. Alright, cool. Ah, what? God damn it. God damn it. I wait for it to go all the way back in. God. Gimme, gimme, gimme. What is it? What is it? What is it? Charge beam. Hell yeah. Laser.
Recording to logbook.
No signs of pursuit from the... Yes, this is explaining how the Phazon came to the planet. Schemer. That's what those little dudes are called. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but yeah. I don't know if I've ever found every missile tank in a Metroid game before. Honestly, not sure. Okay. Alright, let's go save so we don't lose any progress. Alright, can't get in there. Oh, never mind. I went the right way. Oh no. I know this.
Recording to logbook.
Alright, you fuckers. Burn! That was a sick burn, huh? Right, I gotta go. Alright, I couldn't get back out because I gotta use the bomb. Got it. And then now I can blow up that dude. Okay. That's cool. Ah! Fuck. Alright. Now what? Oh. Okay. They're actually pretty generous with the time on that one. I just keep pressing the wrong buttons. Oh, I know where this goes. Don't I? Maybe. Maybe I don't know. That's cool that it just straight up told me you need the spider ball. Well, I'm not where I thought I was going to be, but that's okay. So the spider ball first showed up in the second game, but not in the third game. Well, that was a lot of effort just to get that. A lot of effort just for an energy tank. Right, but I can't reach the other part of it anyways. Okay. That's Metroid in a nutshell. You can do this whole elaborate puzzle and just get one power-up out of it. Like what you do. mean, as far as I'm concerned, this is a remaster done right. It's like, you updated the graphics, that's it. That is what a remaster should do, right? Update the graphics, add some new accessibility features, some new unlockable extras. It adds a lower difficulty mode for those who want it, need it. That's fine. So, you know, you can't call a game a remake if all you did was update the graphics. That's what a remaster is for, and you can't charge $70 to re-release a game. It's like, I don't care how good it looks. So $40, totally worth it. Yeah, and I did not buy the Dead Space remake because I'm not paying $70, and you know it's going to end up on Game Pass anyways. Just like every other EA game, so not worth it. Although, probably is worth $70 if it is an actual remake. Well, I guess we'll see. So, that's fine. Now I go back into the room with the giant tree. I can finish the puzzle and go to the next boss. I think this game has good pacing. You know, considering the length of the game and the amount of time it takes you to get various upgrades, it just moves right along. You know? And I know I sound like a broken record, but man, so many modern games, there's just too many fucking cutscenes, too much dialogue, too many sections where you're just walking and talking. It's like, this game basically has an optional story. If you want to actually try to find and read all the lore, that's great. Definitely do that, worth doing. But if you just want to fucking play the game, then you get to play the game. I was playing the original, well actually no, I was playing the Dark Souls Remastered the other day. I was just trying out this like sequence break that I saw online. And it's like, that's another game like that where, yeah, there's a very interesting story, if you want it. You know? But if you don't want the story, then you just play the fucking game and it's fun. You can completely ignore all the NPCs in that game if you want. But if you want to take that extra step to actually read item descriptions and do all the side quests and exhaust all their dialogue, then go for it. Nothing wrong with that. Of course, this game gets so much easier once you purify the water. I always forget where they all are. It's funny, you know, you watch me play this and you probably think, oh, it's his first time. It's like, no. I'm just old and I don't remember stuff. There it is. I think that's the one I always miss. So, it's all good. Now let's see if this boss is any easier. Oh, wait, that was cool. Hang on. Ah, you can see her face. It looks better than it did in the original game. Oh, okay. Oh, I did go the right way. Okay. I thought so. Alright, this boss is a fucking pain in the ass. Oh yeah, look at this. It's cool, it's creative, it's clever, it sucks. It's fucking hard. Yep, you gotta do that so many fucking times. You gotta keep remembering that it's Y, turn into more clone, A to do the bomb. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. I think I just had it mapped differently on my Xbox controller on the emulator. So, if I can kill this guy without dying, then maybe I can start wrapping things up. I guess it's pretty easy when you know what to do. And you actually found all the extra missile tanks and whatnot. I mean, does it seem like I'm getting more ammo and health drops than the original game? I mean, kind of. Alright, I got him. I'm just cruising right along now. This is great. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to speed run this at some point. Various suit. That's right. Now I can go into Magmore. Yeah, see, I don't remember that either. I don't remember being able to go underwater in different spots. Okay. Or maybe I knew that I couldn't, like, maybe I knew there was nothing down there and I avoided them before. I don't know.
Recording.
Oh, you have to scan each individual power-up too, by the way. Look at all the entries. Meaning, like, you gotta scan the purple, the red, and the yellow one. I don't know why I'm wasting missiles right now. Cordite. That might require a super missile. Alright. So you see, there was a way... Oh, no, there wasn't. Alright, never mind. I was going to say, I thought there was a way to get there from the other side, but that's where that energy tank is, so I should just go grab that now. You can see a couple spots that I missed, but it's probably because they weren't accessible anyways. See, look like that. You can clearly see needs wave beam. The purple door there. So hang on. Okay. I'm just gonna go grab this energy tank and then come back. Oh, that's if it lets me.
Recording to logbook.
Oops. I'd say the brightness on my TV is a little too low. I probably gotta adjust that. So sometimes I gotta look over at the other screen. Oh, you know what? pretty sure I need the other visor for this part. Oh, no. No, I don't. Hang on. I've got to get in there. Alright, that's all I had to do. That was easy. See, what's interesting about the original game is that, you know, it came out in '86, and so Samus was one of the first, like, female protagonists in a game, right? Which you think, oh, that's progressive, right? But then what happens is, the faster you beat the game, the less clothes she has on at the end. So it's like, oh, okay, it's progressive and sexist at the same time. Wow. Magmore Caverns. Here we go. All right. This is cool. Yeah, they updated the lava. Yeah, man, look at these rock textures. That's cool looking, huh? Or that wood block or whatever.
Recorded.
Every orchestra needs one of those. Yeah, really good percussion in this song.
Recorded to lava.
Yeah, might be an artifact inside one of the pillars. You gotta get a super missile though. Sandstone means ball bomb. It also looks like I'm not dropping any frames this time. My last stream I kept dropping frames. So that's good. Maybe there's just less people on, you know, today's Thursday, not Saturday, right?
Recorded to log line.
Ah, you bastard. You little bastard. Here. Eat a bomb, jackass. Yeah. Yeah, you have to wonder about these planets that Samus visits, like, why are they all full of these hostile life forms that want to kill you? Or hinder your progress? It's like, yeah, it is kind of funny. When we talk about, like, suspension of disbelief and all that, like, how is it that some of the enemies on here were specifically designed to counter one of Samus's abilities? Yeah, I don't know why they're giving me the hundreds, but I'll take it. Alright, I don't see a way to get down here. Maybe I'm not supposed to go down here yet. Alright. Ah, I'm burning. Alright. Ah! Ah! Oh, I didn't scan those in the starting area. Pretty sure they're the same everywhere, though. Alright, so I couldn't figure out how to get to that door. Alright, I'll just go through here first, see where this goes. Oh! I didn't even see those up there. Oops. Alright. Four missiles. Oh, I have to go that way because I don't have... Oh, this way. Well, which way do I go? I know there's a missile up here somewhere, so let's try to grab that. Oh, okay, I just wanted that. Yeah. Right, I just went in a big circle. Right? Yeah. Okay. What I should have done is, I always do this, I should have grabbed the missile tank and then turned around. Oh well. Oh. Back to the Talon over there. Okay. Alright, because I need the spider ball to go over this way. Got it. Okay. Whoops. Right, this is my first time returning to the overworld because I've been in the Chozo ruins and then I went to Magmor
Recording to
Caverns.
lawful.
Nice.
Recording to lawful.
Made the water look nice, you know, the reflections. That's cool. Oh, right. Ow. Yeah, I want to get up there. Don't I? Do I need a double jump, or do I need the ball boost or something? That's what it looks like. Alright. Right. Can't get up to that door, and it's a plasma door anyways. Alright, yeah, let's go. Oh, wrong way. Let's go this way. Okay, what's down here? Oh. Okay. I knew that. The entrance to the sunken ship. Got it. I knew that. Okay, mystery solved. Right, I need to double jump to get up there. Let's go over here and get me some lore entries. Oh, I think various suit also reduces incoming damage. Oh man.
Recording to logbook. 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 Recording to logbook.
Alright, I got him. Good. Oh,
Recording to
didn't see
logbook.
that before. Alright. Apparently I had some unfinished business in Magmore Caverns. If you'd think I would have remembered, because I was just playing this, you know, a couple months ago, but guess not. Okay, I can't get up there without double jump. Right? Yeah. Right. Nope. Okay, so there you have it. That was part one of Metroid Prime Remastered. So next time I'm gonna have to let's see. I have unfinished business in Magmore Caverns. And then I gotta go into Fendrana Drifts, and yeah, so I just gotta go back this way, go back down there. And there's a couple spots in Chozo runes that I didn't do because I don't think I can do them yet. Alright. Yeah, so I should have remembered that. I don't know why I didn't, but I gotta go back in here and see which other doors I can go through. So, oh, and I can't get through there because I don't have the Spire Ball, but I gotta go back in this room, I think. Because I gotta go to Fendrana Drifts to get the double jump. Alright. So that's it for today. Yeah, what I did was I bought this, and then I used the gold coins to get this weird baseball game. And then I got Fire Emblem yesterday. And oh yeah, I was playing Cruisin' the other day. I'm still doing the post-game content in Pokemon Scarlet. And then, so if you load up the Game Boy app real quick, So now you can play Metroid in the NES app, Super Metroid in the Super NES app, and Metroid 2 in the Game Boy app. So, yeah. I never liked this one though, but it's pretty ambitious for a Game Boy game. Now unfortunately, as you can see, you can't get rid of the margins. This is as big as it gets, unfortunately, to preserve the aspect ratio or something. I don't know. So there you go. But this is all you get for now. I mean, but you might remember I played this a little bit during my Mario episode last year, so I'd like to play this version. Of course, you get Zelda DX is good. So this is cool. So Switch Online members get this, but you need to be an Expansion Pass member to get Game Boy Advance. And right now, you just get... You only get 6 games. But you might remember I streamed Mario 3 for NES back in November. So I'd like to maybe stream this version of it. I guess there's some levels that I've never seen before. So that would be cool. And then, you know, Minish Cap is good. I played that before. And then Mario Kart. So, yeah, they said they are going to do Metroid Zero Mission and Fusion, I believe. So they have alluded to upcoming games. And then I know N64 is getting Pokemon Stadium and a few other games soon. So hopefully they'll have a steady stream of new games added to the different apps. But I'd really like to see them add more NES and Super NES and Genesis games too. Who knows? They seem to be taking their sweet time just adding back the games we've already bought on previous systems. Now, I don't know what the deal is with the Splatoon 3 expansion pass. Like, you get to go back to the original town. I'm like, okay, but what does that do, though? You know, what do you do there? Is there a new mode you can play? Who knows? But we're getting even more Mario Kart 8 tracks, which is great, and Birdo is finally playable. I did not get Greninja because I have not unlocked 6-star raids yet, and I don't know how the fuck I would survive a 7-star. And yeah, latest trailer to Tears of the Kingdom shows him in this weird kind of vehicle. Looked like a lawnmower. And then Pikmin 4, of course. So, there you have it. Well, thanks for watching, anybody who did watch, and as usual, most videos get archived on YouTube, so you can watch past episodes there. But for now, that's it. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.